You've been hammered with the same damn story 1,000 times. Grit is the golden ticket. Work harder, push longer, don't quit, and breakthrough is inevitable. But here's the brutal truth that no one wants to shout out loud. Grit alone won't save you. It won't pull you out of the fire when everything in you screams to fall apart. You've felt it, haven't you? That gnawing burn inside when the world keeps knocking you down, doors slam shut, and every ounce of your will scrambles for air, but no progress comes. That frustration isn't weakness. It's a signal screaming that grit, just pure stubbornness, isn't enough. You're grinding harder, but that breakthrough still feels miles away, maybe forever. You're angry, you're tired, you hate the limits, the system, society, and even yourself have thrown in front of you. You're done dancing to scripts written by others who look at success through an outdated lens. Level up, don't stop trying, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Bullshit. Here's what's missing, and listen carefully, because this changes everything. Grit, when it's just blind endurance, traps you inside illusions. It keeps you grinding the same dead-end cycle because you've been told to fight harder, but never to think differently about the fight itself. The breakthrough you crave isn't waiting behind more hustle, waiting in the shadows of strategy, reflection, and radical recalibration. Here is the raw, painful truth. Real breakthroughs come when grit is married to clarity of reality. When stubbornness transforms into strategic patience. When you stop obeying inherited rules and start mastering your own game. You've been trained to accept comfort disguised as safety, to settle for mediocre progress dressed up as persistence. The moment you break free from this trap, you touch a power the world fears, a self so unapologetically authentic, free, and adaptive, it dismantles the old illusions of control and limitation. That power isn't more grit. It's aligned grit. So here's exactly how to make that shift. Right now, no excuses. Stop measuring your progress in sheer time invested and start interrogating what you're actually doing during that time. Ask yourself, does this move me closer to truth or just keep me busy? That's the knife edge. Next, refuse to be a prisoner of motivation. Motivation flickers, discipline fades. But your system for growth, it must be unbreakable. Build a feedback loop that forces brutal honesty. Daily, weekly. Kill illusions about yourself, about your business, about your impact. Then, embrace strategic withdrawal. Not as quitting, but as recalibrating. Too many founders and leaders mistake relentless forward motion for progress, ignoring when the best move is to pause, reflect, and recharge resourced by honest data, not just hope. And here's the secret weapon nobody tells you. Surround yourself with the few who challenge your grit with greater grit, who dismantle your comfort with sharper clarity, who don't settle for surface-level hustle, but demand transformational action. This isn't networking. This is forging unbreakable, synergistic connections, the only thing that turbocharges grit into breakthrough velocity. Alone, grit is a dull blade. Together, it becomes a laser cutter. That network, the right network, instantly expands your horizon beyond inherited illusions of what's possible. It forces recalibration of your beliefs, your strategies, your outcome expectations, until the breakthrough stops being a dream and becomes your reality. Do this. Ruthlessly question your assumptions every single day. Ditch excuses disguised as setbacks. Treat frustration as a compass pointing at your blind spots. Own your choices with savage accountability. Seek allies who push you beyond your comfort, beyond your limits, because comfort is death. Steel yourself to end the illusion of just grit and cultivate aligned grit, the force that shatters ceilings and remakes reality. This is where breakthroughs live, in that brutal, beautiful intersection of relentless heart and unshakable wisdom. Your breakthrough is not guaranteed by grit alone. It's forged by grit awakened, when you transcend the grind and start mastering yourself, your environment, and the game at an entirely new level. The world wants to keep you stuck chasing false freedom wrapped in harder hustle. Fight that. Burn the rulebook and write your own, because only when you do that will you finally become unstoppable. That fire inside you is the real revolution. Unleash it. Now.